So constant member functions are ones that do not modify the data members of an object when they get called. If we look at our example here in this length class, the three constructors definitely modify the data member length in inches. It updates it. All three of them do, and we can look at that code. See, this one sets it to 0, this one sets it to inches, this one sets it to 12 times feet plus inches. And the set length function also updates or changes the data member length in inches. But these two, get feet and get inches, do not. So frequently what programmers will do is use the reserved word const, and this is the third time we've seen a use of the reserved word const. The first being in Logic 1 where you declare a constant. In this class where you declare a constant reference parameter, and now here. And by putting const here, that just kind of lets a programmer know that if they call that function, you're not going to change the value of the data member, in this case length inches. Now it's important to note, remember, you can write these functions by putting the prototype in the header and then putting the rest of the function in the implementation file. So let me do that here. I have to put the name of the class, colon, oops, typo there, colon, and then the body of my function here. Okay, and so we've seen this when we initially talked about classes, right? You have two options where you can, if there's one line of code only, you can write the function in line, as I did here, but you don't have to. You can put the prototype in the class and put the function itself in the implementation file, in the CPP file. So that's all I've done here, is just broke that into a prototype and a function. But notice, if you have const here, you also have to have const here. Now I haven't changed the way this program runs at all. Right? It still does exactly the same thing. It still uses the driver program. I've just made this a constant function. Now if I take this out here, but you'll get this message, it's incompatible with int length colon get feed const, which is declared in line 18. And that just means this heading of this function does not match its prototype, okay? Because this has const, so this also has to have const. All right? So it's just kind of a way for a programmer to be sure that if they call a function, they will know that the data member is not modified or changed in any ways. And you'll frequently see this done in classes.